Hi, I'm Lisa from Grapevine Designs, and today we're going to talk about designing your outdoor space. A well-designed outdoor space really maximizes the potential of how you're going to use your space, and you can enjoy it with friends and family for multiple months of the year. When you're planning your outdoor space, you need to decide first how you want it to function. Are you wanting to sit in the sun and read a book? Are you wanting to dine, entertain, cook? First, decide what's most important to you, and then you can figure out how to plan your space. Here we have fairly large square footage, so we were able to achieve a number of functions. We have an area to dine, and then we have a lounging area where we can have seating for multiple guests. We can cook, or we can just sit and enjoy our morning coffee. Next, you want to consider the aesthetic of your outdoor space. You really want it to be an extension of the interior of your home. Of course, you can change up some of the colors, but you really want it to be consistent with what you've got going on inside. Ultimately, you don't want it to feel like somebody else's backyard. When you think about the furniture placement, think about how you move in your space. We move most often from the door to the pool or the barbecue to the dining table. So you want to make sure you have adequate space in those areas to move around. Then think about what you're looking at or what you want to look at. Here we want to look at the fireplace and we want to look at the pool. So the primary seating is situated to have best view of those two areas. Now that you've planned the layout of your outdoor space, you get to go to the fun part, and that's buying the furniture. This piece of furniture is our family favorite. We are always fighting over a spot on this chaise. I think because it's super comfortable with all the cushions. But with the cushions come a bit of work. You can buy furniture that have no cushions, and that's really low maintenance, but it's not as comfortable. You can buy covers for your furniture, but you just need to consider whether removing the cover is going to deter you from using the furniture. So for us, what we do is, although these are outdoor cushions, when it rains, it takes a long time to dry out. So when we know it's gonna rain or we're gonna go away, we just drag all this stuff under cover. The seat cushion for this furniture, it's made from reticulated foam. So it's a much more porous foam, which allows the rainwater to run right through and it doesn't get absorbed. However, if it gets wet, you're still gonna need to give it time to dry out. It's always a good idea to use outdoor forms for your cushions. This one is not, it's a feather. It's just, this is undercover and it's just much more comfortable to use a feather cushion, but it's just not gonna stand the test of time. This cushion is made from outdoor form, and as you can see, it's just stiffer and it's just not as comfortable, but it will stand up to the elements. You really want to consider using outdoor fabric because it just will stand up to the sun and the rain, especially if they're going to be exposed to the elements. This cushion here was not an outdoor cushion, and it's faded and it's gotten wet and not dried out properly, and it's turned mildewy. So that's just the risk that you run if you don't use an outdoor fabric, and that won't happen to these ones. Another thing you want to consider is the position of the sun. For example, if the setting sun is shining on your dining table, it's just going to be too hot to eat there and you'll never use it. So it's something to really take into consideration. Also, if the sun is shining on your furniture, you want to make sure that it's made out of UV resistant material. Otherwise, it'll start to break down. Another really nice thing to add to your outdoor space is candles. They just add another extra element that is just really warm and cozy. Just make sure that they're not exposed to the direct sunlight because you'll find that they'll be in a puddle at the end of the day. You can also get candles that are great for repelling mosquitoes. If that's an issue in your area, and it's definitely an issue in ours, you might want to consider getting citronella candles. Right now, there's just some great products that really help in repelling the mosquitoes. But my favorite is just to diffuse some citronella oil in a diffuser, and that seems to do the trick. And if there's any way that you can add a fire to your outdoor space, fire tables are really popular right now. There's just nothing like gathering around a fire. But depending on the fire table that you purchase, it might not be super great to provide heat. So if that's a consideration, you might want to go for a fireplace. If that's not possible, then there's just a wide variety of heaters, overhead, standing, gas, electric. Those are great at throwing heat, and it just allows you to sit outside longer in the evening and even longer into the year.
Choosing the right outdoor furniture can be a great way to expand your living space, but make sure you have enough home insurance coverage at the same time. Just like your indoor furniture, most home insurance policies will include your outdoor furniture as part of your personal property coverage. This is because it faces most of the same risks, like fire or water damage. But outdoor furniture faces a few additional risks, like theft or the elements. Think about the elements. Wind, hail, and even theft are a much greater concern for your outdoor furniture than the property you keep inside the house. Also keep in mind that certain types of damage are not going to be covered by your home insurance policy, like wear and tear or discoloration caused by exposure to sunlight. Remember to think about how you're going to protect and store your outdoor furniture, either at the end of the season or when you're not home to use it. Preventing damage from occurring is still the most convenient and cheapest way to go, instead of making claims under your home insurance policy. Finally, keep in mind that your outdoor living space is more easy for the public to access, so make sure it's kept in safe condition at all times to reduce the chance that someone could be hurt and create liability issues for you down the road. For more information, visit squareoneinsurance.com.
Keep in mind, every home is unique, but hopefully with the information we've talked about today, you can design an outdoor space that's perfect for you. Thanks for watching. See you next time.